I've been married to my wife for 13 years. Like most couples, we've had our highs and lows. But the problem started early, almost immediately. The very first weekend after we got married, I caught her texting an ex-boyfriend. The messages were inappropriate. I confronted her, and she brushed it off. He's just a friend, I'll stop. I chose to believe her. 2 years later, it happened again. Different man this time, a coworker. She fell asleep one night with her phone on her chest. I picked it up to move it to her nightstand and saw a message that read, "Wear a skirt tomorrow." Alarm bells rang. When I confronted her, it was the same pattern. Denial, deflection, eventually an apology. She admitted they were planning to meet at his house during work hours. She promised it was over and quit the job soon after. That second time broke something in me. I didn't know how to process it. I confided in a female friend and an ex. Those conversations led to something worse. I started sleeping with both women. It lasted for about 6 months. I knew it was wrong, but in that moment I felt wanted, appreciated, even alive. The pandemic lockdown ended it. I stayed home, felt shame, and told myself it was behind me. But things with my wife never really got better. Over the years, I caught her multiple times texting other men, sending nude photos, flirtatious messages, late-night phone calls. Every time she'd deny anything physical happened. During one argument, she even said, "Well, you're the one who physically cheated. I haven't done anything as bad." And while I agree that what I did was worse, the repeated emotional affairs, the secrecy, it's been eating away at me. Despite everything, I've tried to keep the family together. I love what we've built, our home, our kids. But I never feel like she's truly remorseful. I am. I hate what I did. She, on the other hand, seems unchanged. Then came the most recent situation. We were going out to dinner with our kids. She was texting frantically as we walked up to the restaurant. When I asked who it was, she said, "Just a friend." I pushed a bit. She got defensive and refused to show me her phone. At home, I asked again. This time, she unlocked it, scrolled quickly through messages with that guy, trying to stop on a message that seemed harmless. I took the phone and scrolled through everything. It was another ex-boyfriend. The messages were intimate. They talked about missing each other, wishing they lived closer. They reminisced about past sexual experiences. He asked her for nude pictures. She replied she'd get one to him shortly. She had sent them before. Again, she said it was nothing. We were just talking. The part that hurt the most. My wife has always struggled to open up emotionally with me, but with these men? She texts constantly, opens up, flirts, feels alive. And they're never strangers. It's always someone she knows. There's a personal connection that I never seem to get. After this blow-up, she agreed to stop. But I knew she wouldn't. About a month later, I found a burner phone. That was it for me. I was furious. I kicked her out. She apologized, again, swore it was over, again. And, like a fool, I took her back. A year later, I found out she was sleeping with that guy while she was out of the house. And even after she came back, she kept meeting him when I was out of town for our kids' sports trips. She'd stay home saying she didn't have PTO. It was a lie. She had time, just not for us. The final straw came last year. I lost my job. I was already down, financially and emotionally. Instead of offering support, she continued her affair behind my back. In January of this year, I finally told her I wanted a divorce. She moved out, said she wanted to be with him, but surprise, he didn't want her anymore. Suddenly, she was begging me to forgive her, telling me she'd change. But I can't help but feel that her wanting me back is less about love and more about rejection. She never admitted to the full extent of her cheating until I pushed and pushed. When she finally cracked, I selfishly admitted my own affairs too. Why didn't I tell her sooner? Because I knew she'd never tell me the full truth. And I feared she'd weaponize my confession against me. That's on me. Now, I'm stuck in this mental loop. I ask myself every day, Can a marriage like this be saved when both partners have cheated? Or is it just false hope?